Who will Jesus honor on Judgment Day?
He'll honor the believers who stood up, spoke up, saved lives, and brought souls to him.
How does Jesus restore someone who returns?
Jesus restores in different ways, some right away, others slowly and gently.
How does Jesus respond when someone returns?
With mercy, not lectures. With open arms, not closed doors. And heaven rejoices when you come back.
What is the strongest protection a young person can have?
A real relationship with Jesus, not religion, not routine, but surrender to him.
What is the enemy's biggest weapon against young people?
Distraction, because distracted hearts don't hear God clearly and they don't have time to read the Bible.
What does Jesus offer that the world never can?
A peace that stays even when life falls apart.
Why does God shine light on the things I hide?
Because darkness keeps you bound, but truth sets you free.
When did social media become an idol?
When checking notifications became more important than clock in with God.
How does social media weaken a believer?
By feeding the eyes and starving the spirit.
Today I want to remind you that driving a 10-year-old car is normal, using a phone for 2 years is normal, and wearing the same hoodie for 3 years is normal.
Being single is normal, staying faithful is normal, serving Jesus your entire life is normal. What's your excuse? Don't let the world influence you.
Why do so many young people reject truth?
Because truth demands change, and change exposes their idols.
What's your favorite Bible verse?
Psalm 139, verse 14. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made.
And why are you so happy?
Because the joy of the Lord is my strength.
What are you grateful for?
My God for giving me a happy life and my parents. I want to live long, so I will respect them.
How did darkness become de-normal today?
Because people stopped calling sin sin and started calling it self-expression.
How do you know when God abandoned a nation?
He gives them over to a degrading mind, immorality, lover of money are just a few.
What is blinding this generation the most?
Pleasure, the kind that feels good but kills slowly.
What has this generation replaced prayer with?
Venting online, telling the world everything and telling God nothing.
Why does God call us to forgive?
Because forgiveness frees us from the chains of bitterness and frees our mind to get closer to God.
What is the purpose of repentance?
To turn away from what destroys us and return to the one who restores us.
Why does God forgive us again and again?
Because grace isn't counting failures, it keeps giving mercy.
Who does lukewarm faith hurt the most?
Believe it or not, it's you. Because half truth and half lie is still a lie.
Why is lukewarm faith so dangerous?
Because it feels safe, right until it leads you away from God.
Who does lukewarm faith hurt the most?
Believe it or not, it's you. Because half truth and half lie is still a lie.
Why do lukewarm Christians avoid deep prayer?
Because real prayer reveals what they refuse to surrender.
Can all Christians speak in tongues?
Not everyone can speak in tongues. We all have different spiritual gifts, as explained in 1 Corinthians 12 and 13.
Why does Jesus keep giving second chances?
Because his mercy outnumbers your mistakes.
What happens when people chase blessings but ignore the blesser?
They end up empty in their hands and empty in their hearts.
What keeps people from surrendering to God?
The fear of losing control. Not knowing surrender is the only place freedom lives.
When does God open doors?
When your character can carry what your prayers ask for.
Where do blessings disappear to when sin takes over?
They don't disappear, you just can't see what disobedience blocks.
Why does the enemy attack your mind so hard?
Because he knows if he steals your focus, he can distract your faith.
What does God do with your broken pieces?
He builds something stronger than what was originally there.
Why does God close doors you wanted to walk through?
Because his protection always arrives before his explanation.
What breaks God's heart the most?
A generation that wants blessings without relationship.
Who do people run to when life breaks them?
Too many run to people, only a few run to Jesus, the only one who can actually restore what's shattered.
Where does true peace come from?
Not a vacation, not a relationship, but the presence of God dwelling in a surrendered heart.